You're watching South Asian Newsline, and here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Thursday, the 7th of November. India's front pages are buzzed with Trump's US election win. Pakistan's most polluted city, Lahore, sets up smog war room to tackle pollution. Sri Lanka says expensive to maintain former presidents. And now for all the details. Indian newspapers on Thursday ran banner headlines of Republican candidate Donald Trump's victory in the recently concluded US general elections. Donald Trump was elected US president, capping a remarkable comeback 4 years after he was voted out of the White House and ushering in a new American leadership likely to test democratic institutions at home and relations abroad. Trump, 78, recaptured the White House on Wednesday, November 6, after a campaign marked by a dark rhetoric that deepened the polarization in the country, prevailing after 2 attempts on his life and a late decision by Democrats to run Kamala Harris when President Joe Biden withdrew from the race in July. Newspapers hailed Trump's victory as a sign of continued friendship with India, with the Indian Express banner headline reading, "Donald Triumph." Trump and his incoming Vice President, US Senator J.D. Vance, are due to take office on Inauguration Day, Jan 20. Trump has signed he will prioritize personal fealty in staffing his administration.
Today is a good day for India. In US elections, results for electing Trump will have a multifaceted effect on not only on Indian economy, international economy, and world trade and peace.
India's Interior Minister Amit Shah on Thursday said that the centre is committed to eradicating terrorism in the country and moving forward with a solid strategy against it. While addressing an anti-terrorism conference, Shah also said that while law and order is a state subject, but terrorism does not have any territorial boundary, and so all security agencies, central and states, must work in close coordination, chalk out joint strategies and share intelligence. He said, now the whole world has accepted Prime Minister Modi's zero-tolerance policy against terrorism. The Home Minister said, adding that the government is committed to removing the evil of terrorism. Highlighting the achievements of the Modi government against terrorism since 2014, during which terror incidents have come down by 70% in comparison to the previous decade. Shah said now the shelf life of terrorists has decreased from 2 years to a few days. The 2-day anti-terror conference that began on Thursday is expected to further enhance coordination among agencies to strengthen India's security bastion. In a bid to tackle pollution, Pakistan's Punjab city has set up a smog war room as poor air quality in Lahore pushed the capital of the eastern province to the top of the rankings as the world's most polluted cities. A spokesperson for the Province Environment Department said on Wednesday that a war room committee comprising staff from 8 departments will look into the situation. Lahore, the provincial capital of 14 million people and Pakistan's cultural hub, remained the world's most polluted city on Wednesday with air quality index readings of over 1,100. Anything over 300 is considered hazardous to health. The pollution has been sending patients to hospitals and private clinics complaining of coughs or burning eyes. South Asia is shrouded in intense pollution every winter as cold air traps emissions, dust and smoke from farm fires.
सांस की प्रॉब्लम है, आंखों में से पानी निकलता है, तो कोशिश करते हैं कि कम से कम बाहर निकला जाए जब तक वो उसका एयर क्वालिटी कंट्रोल जो है ना वो चेक कर लिए क्या चल रहा है क्या नहीं चल रहा.
Donald Trump, who has been elected as the 47th President of the United States, made remarks concerning Afghanistan during his election campaigns alongside global issues. Among the topics Trump frequently criticized were the US military withdrawal from Afghanistan, the abandonment of Bagram Air Base, and the leaving behind of American weaponry in the country. Trump also made promises during his first term that he could not keep as US foreign policy is pre-planned and structured. In his victory speech for the current US election, Donald Trump also stated that during his administration he would lead America into a new golden age. US withdrew its forces as Kabul fell to Taliban in 2021. Since then, Taliban has been imposing severe restrictions on women by banning them from public and barring them from education beyond 6th grade. Sri Lanka government on Wednesday announced that a committee is reviewing the issue of the expenditure on security details for the former president, and a decision would be taken only after its report. Declaring that it's expensive to maintain the former presidents, Vijitha Herath, Minister of Foreign Affairs and the cabinet spokesperson, said that the government incurs an expenditure as high as Rs 1,100 million annually for it. The current government, in the run-up to the presidential election, has pledged to slash all privileges extended to former presidents, including personal security. However, President Anura Dissanayake, after he was elected, appointed a committee to report to the cabinet on the privileges. Herath said slashing of security was needed given its high cost to the public exchequer. India's allocation of aid to Bangladesh for 2024 to 25 has dipped, while that to Sri Lanka and Nepal has gone up, as per details shared by the government with a parliamentary panel. In 2023 to 24, India had budgeted 200 crore as aid to Bangladesh but could spend only 120 crore, and for the ongoing financial year, it has made provision of 130 crore. Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri on Wednesday briefed the parliamentary panel on external affairs headed by Congress Shashi Tharoor on the ministry demand for grants. Another opposition MP said these parliamentary panels play a useful role as it functions like a valve on the top of the pressure cooker to let off steam. Bangladesh is being ruled by Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus after Sheikh Hasina fled to India following massive protests. That's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time tomorrow. Goodbye.